Hello guys, so the first word for today is arduous. What does arduous means? Arduous means something that is very difficult or exhausting or severe. So for example, the hike was an arduous one. Arduous means it was very exhausting one. So that is how you can use it in a sentence. Then its synonym is grueling. Grueling is also means something that's very difficult or exhausting. So the first word is arduous. Arduous means something that's very difficult, strenuous, or physically also very exhausting. So that is the first word, arduous. Then second word is ascertain. Ascertain means to find something in a certain ways, to find out something with certainty, not in a certain way, but to find out something with certainty. So how can you use it in a sentence? You can use it in this way. Once the investigation is over, the team will get to know then the team will get to know ascertainly who is the culprit. So that is how you can use this word ascertain, and it has two synonyms. The first is discern. Discern means to be able to distinguish two things very well, or decry. Decry also means able to distinguish between two things or two objects. So the second word is ascertain. Ascertain means to find out with certainty. How can you use it in ascertain? The investigation ascertained that she was the culprit or he was the culprit, and that is how you can use ascertain. So our next word after that is articulate. So now articulate has two ways in which you can use it. You can use it as an adjective. When you use it as an adjective, the last part articulate becomes lit, L-I-T, lit. Okay, the late part becomes lit, L-I-T, lit. And when you use it as a verb, you actually use the late part. Okay, so how can you use it in a sentence? You can use it in this way. She's so articulate that I'm sure she's going to be a lawyer one day. So that is how you can use it, like a adjective. And how can you use it as a verb? As a verb, you can use it like the guy or the group was very articulated the demands very properly. So when you say that a group or somebody articulated, that is a verb. And when you say she is articulate, lit, she's so articulate means she's so clear using a language, or she speaks so distinctively that I'm sure she's going to be a lawyer. So articulate actually means to be able to use language in a clear and a fluent manner. Its synonym is eloquent. Eloquent means being able to speak in a very clear, fluid manner. So he is an eloquent speaker. Okay, so that's how you can use it in a sentence. So the third word is articulate. Okay. Now we have fourth and very interesting word, ascetic. So ascetic can again be used as an adjective and as a noun. As an adjective, what's the meaning of ascetic first of all? Ascetic means following a very simple lifestyle, a lifestyle that is full of abstinence or austerity. Okay, so ascetic is somebody who goes to the mountains away from the society, and that person actually lives a very simple plain existence. So you must have seen monks, hermits, you also call them recluse. So these are the people that are called ascetics. As a noun, when you call somebody an ascetic, that person is away from the society, away from people. So that is an ascetic. Okay, and when you talk about the adjective part, that means he's living an ascetic lifestyle. That means he has a very simple lifestyle, a zen existence. So that's the fourth word, ascetic. Okay, so then we have the last and the final word, archaic. So archaic is an adjective. Archaic means something that's very old, or that's very obsolete, that's very primitive. So that's archaic. It's not archaic. People call it archaic. It's archaic. R and cake. Okay, so how can you use archaic in a sentence? You can say my city is full of archaic buildings. If there are antique buildings or very old buildings in your city, you can say it. There are many archaic buildings in my city. So that's the fifth word, archaic, and I hope you really liked today's vocabulary session. If you really liked it, these are all GRE, GMAT and CAT words, and if you enjoy all these words, please share it with all the people. Happy learning!